All right, let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to How Times Change. I'm 6'5" Mirror. Um, this is a show about history, an in-depth dive to different things, social norms. We got pop culture, history, technology, and just all around different things that might pop up along um, a timeline. So today we're gonna do social media and so I got two guests here today. If you both could request the box, and we can get you up here and get you started. Goddess coming in. Oh, we got one and not the other. What's up, Strawberry?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's the, thing you deal with on tag is technical difficulties, right?
Right.
Hello.
What's
Hi,
up?
how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
All right. Welcome to the show, ladies. If you guys can, doesn't matter which order, introduce yourselves so the live knows who you are.
Hi everyone. My name is Strawberry Red. Nice to meet everyone.
I'm gorgeous goddess. I took a break from the app, y'all, but I'm back now. So come see me. Hello.
All right, all right. Special going on that you want to let everybody know about?
Um, I, yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Strawberry Red. I've been on the app going on 4 months now. I have a show on Thursday between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern Time Zone. It's called Life Happens with Strawberry Red. We talk about real life events, different topic every week. Always looking for new guests on the panel. Also have a speed dating event that will be hosting April 29th as well. For any single ladies or men, come join the show.
Oh, where that's at? Hello.
Oh,
Hello, in my event. Come see me, gorgeous goddess. Got you, boo.
yeah. He said single. She said, I'm there.
Listen, hello. You never
What
know.
about you, Goddess? You got anything going on the app? Any shows or anything like that?
I don't have any, I'm trying to actually get on a lot of shows just to put myself back out here because, like I said, I took a break for like 6 months. So I'm just trying to get back into the algorithm, get back trending, get back out here in these streets and be seen. So if you see me, say hi. Make sure y'all fave me.
Right, definitely. Favorite guests, check them out. They in the streets. All right. All right, ladies. So pretty much today is social media. We all use it, we all love it, we all hate it, right? So as of right
Yes.
now, there's over 4 billion social media users, and there's about 1 billion apps being made every week. So Tag's clearly a popular one, but there's other thousands of apps being created every day. So, we here, we found Tag, but there's other people finding other stuff similar to it, you know? Um, so, Strawberry, how do you feel a person expresses their views on social media?
Hmm. Well, if I had to answer that question, many different ways, depending on the person. They may express their views off of emotions, depending on how something triggered them. They could just be based off experience, or it could be something that they could have related to a particular topic, a particular post, a quote, or a video or something. So I think it kind of depends on the mood and what they're seeing at the time or how they're feeling at the time. So I think a lot of it is based off of emotions, in my opinion.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. You feel the same way, Goddess?
Yes. Hey, y'all. Um, I feel like I feel like people respond to things, of course, by emotion, but I feel like they're gonna say whatever they want to say online because there's nobody, well, people can find you, but it would take time for somebody to find you, but people are just out here saying anything because like literally I don't want to say no backlash because there's backlash, but like they can't find you, grab you, and like hit you. So people are just free to say whatever they want, backup pages, troll pages. That's why when I stream, follow me on your backup page, troll page, front page, all the pages, because that's what they do out here. Like when I respond, first of all, I love Black people, okay? Because the comments be crazy, funny, hilarious. I be just like, it be stuff
Yeah,
I want to
the
say, but
posts
I
be
don't want to say
funny.
it. I be like, you said what I wanted to say. Thank you. Let me heart that.
Right. I'm here for the comments. There's nothing like a funny post and you're like, man, if the post is funny, the comments got to be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I feel like social media has definitely given people a voice to express whatever they want for sure, definitely. And it also helped people, I guess, if you're not really a talker, you get a chance to type, because it didn't always exist. Some people didn't want to express their stuff verbally, so they wrote it down. But now you have a better platform to write down stuff and express what you really got going on. Welcome, everybody. This is How Times Change. We got Strawberry, Red in the Box, and Gorgeous Goddess. Make sure you hit them both with a fave them. They got stuff going on the app. Strawberry got shows going on. She got some speed dating, 429, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then Gorgeous Goddess said, I'm just out here. Fade me. You want to see this face. She
Hello.
outside. Fade me. I'm trying to be in your live. I need you in my live. You know what I'm saying? Fade me up. All right. So I seen this yesterday. It was a big thing. When people post inappropriate pictures that you might have gave them, how do you look at that, Gorgeous Goddess? You give a dude you give a dude a little nice little picture or something, and he blasts it on the internet.
Okay, so I personally, in my whole entire life, have never sent a full nude. Um, I probably sent like maybe like half or something. First of all, now in 2023, that is a crime. So if y'all didn't know that was a crime, it is a crime. Okay. If somebody put my stuff out there that I sent them, I would have to go and find them because I will know who you are because I sent it to you. So I mean, I don't care if you take it down. Like I'm pressing charges. I don't care if I loved you. We was together for 18 years. You my bestie, bitch. I'm suing you. You're going to jail. I'm pressing charges. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's really childish. It's immature. If a male does it, he's probably just mad because either she don't want him no more or whatever. If a girl does it, girl, what is wrong with you? You're a girl too. Like, hello. So yeah, those are my thoughts. It's horrible. It's disgusting. I would never do that to anybody.
All right, all right. What about you, Strawberry? What you look at it?
I definitely agree with her. I have sent a new picture, but that was to my child's father. But so I've never sent anyone's out to anyone else. Most of the time, people are more afraid and intimidated by me, so I don't think they would try that because I know the legal field too well. So they know I know all the laws. So they're more intimidated by me. So a lot of things won't cross that line. But I honestly think it's disrespectful. I don't care how you feel about a person, or what happened in a situation where y'all had disagreements. It doesn't give you the right to violate that person because that's total violation and it's disrespect to that person. So no matter what, you can have your disagreements. You can feel the way that you feel. But remember, if you said you cared about the person, why would you want to hurt them? You can still move on, but to post that is a lot, because then you have multiple eyes on social media looking at this person. People have committed suicide behind being exposed. Being harassed online by pictures being exposed, and they can never go back to a normal life, because now everyone's going to remember them for that negative thing. Nothing positive is ever going to come out of that. So why would you want to ruin somebody's life by putting their entire business out there like that?
And I want
for
to
sure.
add, even if they are on social media posting their own, say they're like a Instagram model or whatever, it's you still have no right to post their stuff without their permission.
Right.
Right, for sure. Hurt people for sure. Um, in the digital age, a lot of times people, take videos and repost them, and certain sites won't censor it. You have to physically go and try to find a video where there's billions of videos out. If somebody takes your video or takes your picture, sometimes you can never find it. We live in the era of the catfish, where I can take Strawberry's pictures and use them in, Argentina or something. Say I'm an Argentinian, girl named Strawberry, and you would never know because you would have to physically run. Those pictures.
Right.
So it's definitely dangerous. Limit the access you give to people, and always put something in your pictures. People put their name in their pictures. Always like trans, do the translucent signature of your name on a picture, so you can always tell if it's your original post or not, because they can't get rid of that.
Right.
You know. Um, so in a time where social media always brings people together, um, how do you guys find other users with your same common interest?
On social media?
Yeah, in general, just on social media. How do you find somebody with your common interest, same common interest as you?
Well, me personally, like if I'll type in like locks, and then I'll see all these girls with locks, all different kind of hairstyles. And I'm like, okay, like me and her, like, okay, got a little something in common. Look at her page, you know what I'm saying? We both like. And then with like nails, fashion, anything I'm into, I'll type it into social media. Like I'll type it into Instagram or I'll type it into YouTube, and mad people will come up, and I'll just be like, okay, he a fly. Y'all, side note, have y'all seen the guys out here that are like growing like vegetables and stuff? Like, hello? Anyway, but stuff like that, like I think it's so amazing. I think social media is great for that, just with connecting and things you have in common with people. I find people that also have the same skin as me, like vitiligo. We connect on that note. So I think it's a really good thing. But just type it in. Shoo, it's very easy.
Right, right. My brother's in love with a girl that has Vira. Her name's like Wendy or something like that. And
Winnie, I love her. She's
he got
gorgeous.
like posters up in his room. I'm like, he's in love with her. Like, I'm like, dude, you just clearly need to go find her at this point. You know. What about you, Strawberry? Finding people with common interests as yourself.
I think it's dope, because when you can find somebody of common interest, you have a lot in common. You also can learn from someone else that you didn't know before about a particular subject that you may have been into. It also allows you to connect on many ways. You can connect personally. I've built friendships with people off of social media, didn't even know them from Adam or Eve, but because we had so many common interests, we may have met up at a particular event, we may have hung out. I may have seen them when I came to another state. Also may have connected with them business. Maybe they have became a client, or maybe I became a client of theirs. So I think meeting people of similar interests, it can expand it, and I think it's a great thing. Me personally, I'm never scared to meet someone with common interests.
For sure, for sure. That's definitely one of the biggest things. When people on here, we understand this app started off as a dating app and shenanigans, other shenanigans. But one thing, for sure that it does do is it brings people together, and it has you the opportunity to network, because everybody uses this app. There's law enforcement on here. There's lawyers on here, graphic designers, videographers, video vixens. You know what I'm saying? So you could pretty much find anything you're looking for on Tag. Pretty much, you DJs. You know, you can really find whatever you're looking for on here because there's always going to be a streamer or a viewer that does a certain occupation, you know, and that's definitely something good. You could find those people with common interests, you know, and different things like that. Oh, go
Okay, what
crazy,
is
you
that?
know. The Black Knight, what you trying to say? The Black Knight out here, y'all. All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to How Times Change. I'm 6'5" Mirror. We got Strawberry Red in the box and Gorgeous Goddess. Make sure you guys pause for the calls real quick and hit them with a fade. We're talking social media. Now, look, everybody, we always do the fun facts and everything. So, how many times do you think you use your phone a day on social media? Just the low end number. You don't got to go personally off yourself, you know. How
A
often?
thousand times.
A thousand times. You can't sit
I,
your phone down,
I
right?
wake. I'm still in the bed, and I'm waking up, looking at my phone.
You got the
I'm in the
one
bathroom.
eye open with the light on your
Yeah,
with the light on your
I'm
face.
working.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm at the grocery store. I'm out and about. So I'm looking at my phone constantly and constantly checking because even with social media, you get messages. Sometimes you get phone calls that come in through there. So I'm constantly checking it. It's like an email. You're always checking your email. So with social media, you're always checking it. You're always there. And then it's entertainment. So it's like that's where you get entertained at. So I'm there. Just like Tag. I'm like, oh, I gotta get off Tag because I be on it. I find myself on it sometimes throughout the day. Even if you're not streaming, you're still on it because you want to go support others that are supporting you. You also want to check the messages and tap in. You're also trying to network. So I'm on there all day, constantly, on and off. I have to tell
Right.
myself, put the phone down and just relax outside of it. But it's so hard.
You gotta delete the app sometimes, you know, delete the app and you know, because it's gonna take a little bit to reinstall it. You're gonna be like, I gotta install the app all over again, you know. I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready yet. What about
Right.
you, Goddess? You use your phone a lot throughout the day, social media?
I do. I'm definitely, before I took my break, I was on there like just like Strawberry all the time. Like I streamed every day. I was just on there throughout the day. I had a YouTube channel. I was on Instagram. I was starting up TikTok. Like it was a whole thing. Now I feel like I'm trying to have a balance of life and social media. Like sometimes when I hear like my phone going off or I hear somebody calling me or texting me or just anything from my phone, I'm rolling over. Like I don't even, because I already know once I get into it, I'm gonna answer this phone call, I'm gonna look on Instagram, I'm gonna go on the Shade Room, I'm gonna go on Facebook, I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm like, no, I need to rest. I need to dwindle down. So I'm trying to have a balance, but I would say I still go on it pretty often, but I do take time out for myself, and I do have days where I do not go on Tag. I do not go on social media like that at all. And if I do go on YouTube, like I'm watching reviews or some shit. Like it's not like gossip or what's going on in the world, anything that's gonna make me think. Like I just want to relax. Because when you're on social media, your mind's going this way, that way, that way, this, and you're just like, it's a whole thing.
Right, you're gonna fall into those rabbit holes for sure.
Yes.
Definitely. Cause I know all it takes is one or two videos and you just keep going down the line. You might even go look up the original content creators page to see like their journey and where they started from. I've definitely done that a couple times. You're like, dang, he used to be bald. Now he got dreads. Like I've been watching a lot of videos. Like,
Right.
yeah. I was watching some karate yesterday. It was a guy that they filmed like not really fake karate fights, but it's like Jet Li, Bruce Lee type, you know, and he does those kind of videos, you know, and they would show you how they stage the videos and make them look so real, you know, and it was dope. I watched a bunch of videos. I was like, man, I'm gonna follow this guy. I was like 10 videos, and you know what? Let me follow him. I didn't watch enough of his content, you know. So definitely you'll get sucked in real quick, real quick. All right. How many downloads do you think Tag get a day?
Downloads. Ooh.
Downloads like
Hmm.
somebody trying to stream
Like
and come.
somebody joining the app for the first time. We got an actual number. What's up, y'all?
Oh, there's a number a day.
There's a number.
I have no clue. I'm gonna say 100. That's probably very low. I don't know.
I give it take between 500 and 800, probably more than that, but that's what
Yeah, you guys is all the way off, right? All the way off, right? About 300,000 people download Tag a day, right?
That's a lot.
What?
300,000. Yeah.
They must download and not come back, because a lot of people will start streaming for like a week, a day, or a month, and they'd be like, man. So it could be a lot of that.
Exactly. So a lot of people have the app downloaded,
Backup
right?
pages, fake accounts, troll pages.
You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
count all that stuff. All that counts. So they download it on their phone, or they'll create an account, but they won't use it, and then they'll come back later. In total, when you look at downloads a day, it's in the 50 million for just social media period a day. Like people joining apps in a day, like TikTok, Instagram, different things like that, about 50 million, you know? So you, they love social media. We can't stay away from it. We love it and we hate it, right? Right. All right. I'm not gonna ask you guys how old you are, because I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna bring up a situation. All right, so in my top left corner, I have three people in my top left corner, right? They're my top gifters of the stream, right? There was a site in the early 2000s where your top people were highlighted without gifts and without money. You know the app?
MySpace.
MySpace, right? How do you think how do you think the transition went from MySpace to where we're at now? Like, how do you look at that transition?
Ooh, I'm trying to even remember MySpace, Lord.
I know. I didn't have a MySpace. I never really did social media into the last 4 years. So I kind of stayed away from social media.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. 4 years, that's what's up.
And I only got on it because I ended up having an Instagram and Facebook. It's because my child's father told me, you need to have it. More people's going to get in touch with you. And I was like, I didn't want it. So I finally got onto it, and it brought out so many people from the past started finding me. And then here I am, first time ever streaming in the last 4 months. So this is definitely something new.
Right. So MySpace, you took your closest friends, and most of the time you knew the people in real life, like you knew them outside of social media. Right. So they had you could do like a top 8, you could do a top 50, you could do a top 25, different things like that. I see in the comments where the difference is people pay for these spots now versus just getting the spot off of your personal friendship. If I'm making a top list right now, who am I going to have in my list? Everybody always has that number one person, right? You guys know your number ones, right? Right. Could your number one be your number one without the diamonds to you? Would they still be your number one without diamonds?
Yeah, I feel like yes, definitely.
Yes. And there's my number one right there.
Oh, number one's in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult because these days people measure how important you are to me by money and diamonds. That's how I'm gonna rate the importance, of you in my life. We need to go back to the tops where we don't have diamonds, right? Let's see how you move without the diamonds. What's up, Silka?
Right. I say for me, even though I've been on here 4 months, it's never been about the diamonds. Everybody wants support, right? We're all here to receive support. But for me, it's about building a relationship first. Because if you can build a relationship first, then that support is going to be everlasting. Versus if you're building it based off of diamonds, then that can turn into other arguments. You're probably not seeing eye to eye with each other when it comes to that. So for me, I like to take my time. I like to get to know someone. Let's see if we have the same energy. Let's see if we can vibe. And a couple of things that I look at is, am I vibing with you in my stream? Am I vibing in your stream? And how are we vibing when I catch you in the streets in other people's stream? How are we matching? So that's kind of like how I like to build relationships, and that determines whether I'm going to support somebody or not, based off of the relationship that we're building. It's all about me personally trying to get to know who you are. Do you really care about me as a person, or are you caring about me because you know what I can do on the app? So those are a couple of things that I look at, and always the real reveal itself and the fake reveal itself. So then you can decipher who you wanted to support, in my opinion.
For sure, for sure. Hey, Chocolate, what's going on? So measuring people, measuring how real people are to you can come in a lot of different forms on the app. People support in many different ways. And one thing we all have in common, and it doesn't matter if you're a big streamer, little streamer, we always want to have people come in and rock with us one way or another, whether you're giving me a diamond, whether you're on my live talking to me, you know, um, just figure out your tribe. That's the biggest thing. Find your tribe, figure out what works for you, and assess every relationship as it comes. Don't just assume that Strawberry has to drop diamonds on me because she's a high level and you see her dropping diamonds everywhere else. She might support you in a different way. She might post your flyer. She might get people to come to your live and then they drop diamonds on you. So you still getting it one way or another. But at the same time, try not to take advantage of people's friendships too. You know, so you gotta assess every situation. I've seen a comment. Let's go up and read it really quick. How do you determine if someone cares about you as a person on here? You gotta sit there in the cut, sit there in the bushes,
Yep.
and figure it.
Wow, so how they interact with you, how do they treat you? Do they take a genuine entrance? There's a lot of different ways that you can look at a person and determine. Like I said, it always reveals itself because sometimes people will pretend. I like to call them pretenders or internet gangsters.
Okay, internet gangsters.
And they always reveal themselves because you only can be fake for so long, and eventually it all comes out to the light, and then you go like, aha. But I always say, take your time. There's never no rush to getting to know somebody.
Okay, never rest. There ain't no don't put a time limit on it. I feel that. All right, guys, ladies, ladies, um, what kind of oh, all right. So when it comes to advertising yourself or your brand, how do you guys do that? I don't know if you guys have any like special endeavors going on or anything like that, but advertising yourself, you know what I'm saying? How do you guys do that?
Well, if I am having a show or I'm doing something with somebody else, I'm gonna always put a picture of myself on there, a big ass, you know, because that's gonna attract people. So I know I look different. I know I don't look bad. So I'm always gonna put a picture of myself on there, and then I'm just gonna make it flashy. Whether if I ask somebody to make it for me or if I go to another app, which I know they can make it for me within a quickness, and it's gonna be right tight, and I don't gotta wait. I don't gotta give no diamonds. I don't gotta do this, that. Even though all y'all on here that do things for people deserve, you deserve, okay? But I'm going to put a picture of myself. I'm going to make a nice, cute little flyer. I'm going to post it on all my social medias. I'm going to post it on my flyer. I'm going to try to get my people to post it also. And I'm going to talk about it in my stream. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just, as many people that can post it, put it on their stories, just networking. And then probably, do y'all know, like, okay, on Instagram, right? How do you send something to everyone? Like
You gotta do it
everyone.
individually. You gotta either create like a, how they do like the close friends. Go to
Oh,
your
okay.
settings. You can make a little template where when you share a post, it goes to certain groups.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
you
okay.
can always have a certain group of people that it gets sent to. The issue with that is, like, for me, for myself personally, people get on me about sending them the flyer for the shows, right?
Mm.
So this week I was like, let me send the flyer to everybody who keep asking me to send the flyer. And for some reason I didn't send the flyer to YouTube first. Right.
Yeah, because
And I was like, I
I
swear
was
I did
like,
it, but
hey, I was the
but
same way.
so creating groups and stuff like that, the flyer goes to, it's cool to do that. So I probably need to do that. But the thing is, everybody wants to be in. I'm gonna meet somebody new tomorrow that's gonna want the flyer also. Somebody after this show is going to want the flyer for next week. So you got to constantly stay on it. And if you guys have any content, that's for anybody in the comments. If you guys want me to share a flyer or anything like that, just send it to me and I'll automatically put it on my story. Or if you want me to post it on my page, I'll just post it, because I'm definitely here to make sure everybody gets they shine, because when people post my flyer, I'll be like, wow, they posted my flyer. They really rock with your boy. So
So that's
definitely do that.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways that I promote myself. Same way, of course, social media, Instagram. But I have to say, I have some really great supporters that they would just post it, and I haven't even asked. My number one, he puts it in his description the day of my show that morning. I added into my description as well, and you're going to see a lot of strawberries. So I like to tattoo my name and people's names. So I snatch Millie's, and everyone want to know who Strawberry is. So then they come to my stream like, oh, Strawberry, I saw like 8 to 9 strawberries. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? So that then gives me the opportunity to open up and tell them about my show, my events. Also, when I'm visiting other people's streams, my supporters always say, Strawberry, tell us about your show. Tell them about what you have going on. So then I get in their stream, I tell them. I also go to new people's stream. That's what I did for my new speed dating event. And I went in network and I said, hey, I have this great event coming up. Would you be interested in it? And I give them the topic, and then they allow me to talk about it in their stream. I gain new followers that way. I gain new supporters, and it allows me to be able to showcase them as a new supporter and get their name out there and get them more support. So there's a couple of ways that I do it through networking. It has been very successful for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. It takes a village, you know what I'm saying, to get it out, get the message out there, because believe it or not, people still come in here and be like, you featured here? I did not know. Even though there's a flyer, even though there's a banner, like people still find out every day, because everyone doesn't use the app all the time. Somebody might be working this Wednesday, but next Wednesday they off, and they're like, what, Mir has a show? It happens every week. Somebody tells me like, I can't believe you have a featured show, and like, how long you been doing this? It's the first one. I'm like, nope, this is week 18, y'all. We've been doing this for 18 weeks, y'all. What's up, everybody? Thanks for sliding in. So we're on week 18. So shout out to the people who supported the show from the beginning, and the people that are going to continue to support the show, and everybody that pushed me to get on all the time when I don't. So this is y'all flowers.
Yes.
All right, for sure, for sure. All right, Strawberry. When you hear social isolation, what do you think about?
Social isolation. Are they isolated being on the app, or they isolated being off the app? When you mean social
However you determine it. So when you hear social isolation, what do you think about? It could be an app, it could be on the app, it could be off the app, it could be cutting yourself off of the app, it could be anything, that you determine
mm,
it to.
Okay. When I think of isolation, I feel like closed in, trapped. I feel like you're going through something. In order for you to isolate yourself and remove yourself for something, something is going on mentally. So when that happens, that gives me a concern about someone, because I don't think we get enough of people asking us, "How are you doing? What is going on
Hmm.
with you?" Like genuinely.
mm,
And I think so when I think of the isolation, it wants me to dig a little deeper and say, hey, do you need something? I'm here for you. Is everything okay? Do you want to talk about it? So that's when I think of isolation, that it comes a little bit alarming, because people only do that when they're going through something. They will isolate themselves.
Mhm. Oh, I see
Uh,
isolation equals peace. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of the times isolation does equal peace. People isolate themselves so they can recharge and reboot their system. Go
yeah.
ahead, gorgeous goddess. What do you think about social isolation?
So I think about either I agree with what both of you guys said. You either can be going through something and you just don't want to deal with all of that over there. And then I think about if you just want time to yourself, like you don't want to, you just you're sick of scrolling, you're sick of looking at videos, you're sick of hearing gossip, you're sick of hearing people make fun of people. You just want quiet time because even though it could be quiet with you scrolling, but it's very loud. These comments are very loud, and I can imagine like a celebrity and what they go through. They should detach a lot. Like, as y'all should know, I'm a barb. And when Nikki takes her breaks, I'd be like, damn, she's not on social media. Like, I miss her presence. I miss her just seeing her outfits and all that fashion and all that stuff. But then it's like she needs her time away. Like, they need to take time because like y'all said, mental issues come up, they start lashing out, they read the comments, they start to embody the comments, because if you don't have high self-esteem, like the highest of high, they're going to bother you. And of course comments are going to bother you sometimes, but they shouldn't like take heed in your life. Like you shouldn't be like, my life is over, they called me fat, or only sold 10,000 like Chloe Bailey, she real mad right now because everybody's talking about her because she only sold 10,000 copies with her album, and that's very low. That's like nothing. That's like nothing. And I don't know what the disconnect is with people and her, but baby, she went on stage and said that we can kiss her ass. I said, that's not what Beyonce would do. What is
Uh,
happening, ma'am?
it's the Beyonce. It's the Beyonce. One thing Beyonce definitely stays pretty isolated, at least unless she
Right.
really needs to say something for sure, for sure.
Or put her
What's up,
pictures out or
everybody?
promote something. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. All right. What's good, everybody? I'm 6'5" Mirror. Welcome to How Times Change. This is a in-depth dive into different social norms, past, present, future, technology, music, pop culture. We talk about it all on here. And I have my guest, Strawberry Red. She up there at the top with the strawberries in the back, and gorgeous goddess down here in the back. You know what I'm saying? What you doing down there, girl? She down there too. She says she a Barbie, so she a part of the Barbie clan. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys hit her with a fave. She's getting her face out there. She's, get back on the app. So definitely do that. Strawberry has a show that she's doing. And she has a talk show where they bring up different topics each week, and she also gonna have speed dating 429. Shout out to the Taurus. Shout out to my man Mickey. That's his birthday. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in with these two. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right. I know you guys watch these different type of shows, right? Because why not? It's entertaining. Shows like Bad Girls Club, Baddies West, Baddies South, different shows like that. How do they play a part in social media?
A lot.
What are
A
they
lot.
doing?
A lot. I think for the new generation, I think when for the newer generation, I'm gonna say that for the newer generation, I think it affects them more because they think it's cool. They think it's the now, and they think sometimes to get popular that they have to do what they're doing. So I think a lot of those shows can bring negative things out, even though we're still being raised in a household, but sometimes it can cause a little bit more rebellion against parents because they want to be like this person. They feel like they're a celebrity, they well known, and sometimes people will do anything and everything to become famous or to become known. So I think those type of shows can really affect social media. It can really affect the people that are not, and I'm going to say strong minded. Those people that are followers and not strong minded, those are the ones that will be more affected than someone else that would have their own mind and their own opinion and know like, this is not the route I want to go. but I would say this more for the week.
Right, okay, okay. Got the goddess.
Okay, so I feel like shows like when Bad Girls Club first came out, all of us girls was happy to just watch girls, do whatever, act a fool. Actually, and if you watch Bad Girls Club right when it first started, they had a psychiatrist on there. The girls were working; they were actually doing things. It was giving real world vibes, but with all girls. Then it just turned into them fighting and messing with each other's stuff and doing crazy stuff, and that got more ratings. So of course they're going to get more girls that's amped up and doing this and doing that and all that. I feel like before I was excited about watching it, but now I haven't watched Bad Girls Club. I don't watch any of the baddies or nothing like that. Krishan, girl, bye. Like, no, I don't want to. I don't want my mental to be anywhere near that. These girls out here are very, very, very. I don't know why, but inspired by ratchetivities, and it's very disgusting. And like people always talking about her, but you're still watching, you're still giving her views, you're still spending money, you're still going to see her, like you're still watching the shows. Like if you ask me, Zeus Network is horrible for Black people. It makes us look very bad. I don't know what on there is good TV, but where are the reality shows that show women and Black men and women in positive ways? Because I don't know where they are. It's
Doesn't
just like
sell. Everything's about money. It doesn't sell. That's why.
Right.
Oprah.
I would say one of the positive shows
Oprah.
that I would
Yep.
say one of the positive shows that I love to watch is Shark Tank. And that's where it
I
goes
love
from
Shark
there.
Tank. Yep.
That's a good show for the positive light. But I definitely agree, those definitely does not show in a positive light. And what we have to learn too, in order for things to be entertaining and to tap in those views, that's why if you notice, if you're being positive, the positivity is not being shined, the views are not there. People say, oh, it's boring, it's dull. But when you have the drama and the negativity, that's when the views showed up. That's how they're making their money. So that's why they add a lot of that drama into it. It's not good, and sometimes it needs to be changed up a little bit. But because that's what more people want to see is the
Right.
drama, that's what they give us because that's what's a known fact that the drama sells, not the positivity.
For sure. For
Unfortunately,
sure.
despite
There's
your
definitely
own
networks.
people.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, we love that stuff. We all talk about it in here. Like, hey, we all love supporting, Black businesses, Black unity. They even advertise Tag as a Black app, even though there are other ethnicities on here. They advertise it as a Black app. That's just the way it is. You know, there's different networks like TV One where it's all about Black people, positive shows. They might have the one, two, shows or ratchet, shows in there just to keep people a little entertained in between time. But definitely, I feel like we do need more of those kind of shows to show the positive side of what we're doing out here, not just the bad ones, and find what different ways to make it entertaining for everybody. If we had somebody right now jumping up, you know, popping they back in the camera, they'd be dropping roses and somebody be in
Yep.
the comments clapping and stuff. But
Yep.
we not on that right now, later on. We talk positive first and they get ratchet later. You know what I'm saying? There's
Late night.
always a time and a place. There's always a time and a place. All right, Strawberry, do you post memes to give a message to certain people?
If I'm on my pettiness, every now and then I may have a little petty in me, and I'm gonna post a meme. And they'll know it's to them because normally if I'm doing that, it's right after something happens, and I want to say something a little bit more just to be a little petty. So yes, I can admit I can be a little petty here and there, but not all the time.
I'm so silly.
Right, right. If y'all don't know my speeches, that's her neck of the woods. What about you, gorgeous goddess?
Um, for me, like I'll post a meme for multiple people. Like if I posted a new pic and it's mad guys like in my inbox trying to say whatever, you're pretty, blah blah blah, trying to talk, I'm gonna post a meme that's just like some silly petty thing, just like Strawberry said. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's just a picture. You've seen me before. I'm here. Hi. You've seen
Right.
it. Okay. Calm down. Just a picture.
Look, one thing I learned over time is women's DMs are crazy. I got 6 sisters. I know how the DMs could look. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Um, I know that the messages from all the guys is annoying, but it's always that one or two guys that you guys like the messages from. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all be talking about sliding your DM, that's a message for somebody specifically. You
I
know,
don't.
it don't mean everybody go up in there. You know, DM overload. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So we all love the verses, right? Everybody love versing on the app. How do you pick if you're gonna be a troll in the verse or if you're gonna try to keep it cool?
Like in your own verse or somebody else's
Your
verse that
own
you.
verse. No, your own verse. Personally, you're versing somebody else.
Oh, and be a troll to them? Nah, I don't do that. Like I don't do that.
Me either. If I'm versing, it's because I'm versing someone that I know that's a supporter, and we're just having chill conversation, and we're just talking about whatever. The only time I do a random is because my supporters were like, "Do a random Strawberry just for a little fun," and we'll do a random. And I wouldn't troll them, but we'll talk a little mess to each other if they start it. So it's come in positive. Hi, how you doing? I'm Strawberry Red. Nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Because I'm a question person. I'm a question queen.
Me
I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions. Okay. Then when you start talking your trash talk, let's have a little fun because I can talk a little mess too. So then that'd be about it. So I wouldn't say trolling. It's just the energy you give me, I'm gonna give you back. And then if I just feel it's like really negative and it's not fun, I'm just gonna skip you. That's the power of the skips being VIP. Just skip, skip, skip. And and I'll just do that.
All right, and the top badge, the VIPs and the top badge, which y'all unlimited skips. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel it. Hey, at least the regular streamers, they need to at least give the regular streamers 10 skips a day instead of 7. Hello, tag. We feature, baby. Tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? 10 skips instead of 7. Technically, you get 8 because the first one's free. You know what I'm saying? But still.
Hello.
All right. I actually met Gorgeous Goddess. That's how I first met you in a verse. When you first started getting on the app, you did verse a lot. You did have
I did
questions for
random
people
verses all the time,
all
just
the
to like
time. Yep.
get out there and I ask questions. They start calling me the question lady, so I'll take it.
It was a different app back then. So it was different now. It was different. What's up, everybody? If you just now tuning in, this is How Times Change. I'm 6'5" Mir. Well, right now, 427 Mir. Make sure y'all slide in for the show before my birthday, 426. We got Strawberry Red and we got Gorgeous Goddess in here. Look, make sure y'all fave them. I know y'all faving them. Most of the time, y'all not gonna fave me, but y'all gonna fave them for sure. I'm gonna see some of y'all in they live. Okay, she pretty. I'm gonna fave her. I like strawberries and I like her smile. I'm gonna go to her live. I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing. I've been around a while. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Nico gonna be over there. So if Nico going over there, I know somebody else going over there. You know. All right, future for the last of this show. What do you guys think is going to be the new wave of social media? Because we see TikTok's already kind of taking over, but TikTok's eventually going to die out. So what do you think's next?
That's hard to say. That's hard to say. That's really hard to say because they're
You
always
think Instagram gonna come back up?
I think they're just gonna keep making the apps better and better. I really don't see it being too much different. I still see it just becoming better and better. That's all I see. I just keep seeing it getting better. New ideas,
That's to
new things.
bring back MySpace.
They should bring back, I think MySpace is still out there, but we just switched to Facebook and we never looked back. Like, what's on MySpace for us now?
MySpace went to more of the music artists. Now MySpace is more about music. So yeah, they took the app over. Hmm.
Okay.
For sure.
What do you think? What do you think about that question?
So since I do a lot of looking and rabbit hole hunting and all that good thing, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the metaverse and virtual reality and different things like that. So there's actual apps and games on the VR headsets where you can put them on and actually interact with people. So instead of us being on our phones, we can physically be in the metaverse world doing the same exact thing. I can walk up to Strawberry, put my arm up and be like, we out here, you know what I'm saying? I can go be like, hey, Chocolate, where you at? Meet me at the McDonald's on, Bitcoin and Dogecoin Street, you know what I'm saying? So we could definitely, do those different kind of things. So you can buy land in in the metaverse. Tam, I think I seen Tam, and Tam's the one that actually put me on to the how the metaverse works. We had a discussion in my live. So there's people like buying McDonald's in the metaverse, and you could buy McDonald's in the metaverse and it actually come to your real house.
What?
So yep, you could
That'd
buy
be
city.
pretty
Yep.
cool.
So if you guys have the money, definitely go buy you some
Wait,
metaverse
what?
property
Buying cities and land?
in the metaverse. Yeah.
But does that go to real life too, or just the
It's
McDonald's?
not. It's real. No, it's real life. If you purchase a McDonald's in the
I said,
metaverse, you
hey,
own the
thank
McDonald's.
you.
The revenue that's going through the digital transactions comes to your actual pocket. You know.
Hmm.
So if y'all can get on it, it's crazy. Look, it's crazy.
I've seen
Everything's
that.
changing.
But that would be definitely, if they bring that to streaming, that would definitely be awkward and weird in the streaming world.
I mean, the thing would be is it's gonna eventually go into how we look now, but right now it's a virtual character, So it's like, all right, everybody, let's have a stream, like we'll say an auction for example, right? We'll see somebody will be in a virtual building with the runway, and the streamers will be walking down the runway, and they're like, okay, let me throw a virtual dragon on Strawberry. You'll see the dragon pop up and all that, and you doing your little movements, because the movements you're doing are really physical. So whatever you're doing, your avatar is doing. You know what I'm saying? So these things are going to happen, whether I said them now. I mean, I'm not the only one that said anything like this, because mine, there's somebody else thinking the same way as me right now. So look out for things like that for sure. The virtual age, digital age is coming, the digital pivot, you know what I'm saying? So pay attention,
Right.
Streaming in the future is going to be more virtual versus using our phone.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm scared.
I agree. There's a lot of stuff
But
that
look,
happens.
we're older right now. You gotta think like our kids and grandkids and great grandkids are gonna be the ones really experiencing these kind of things. We're gonna be like our parents. Like, you tell your parents about Facebook, your parents are gonna be, oh, I'm not gonna be on no Facebook. I don't want this and I don't want that. That's gonna be us. So you're telling me I put this headset on and I'm in a virtual world? I need to be in the real world. I don't want to be plugged in, So yeah. Yeah, the sandbox. Uh-huh. See, look, man, I'm gonna fade you, bro. You know some things. We're gonna get you on the show. We're gonna get you on the show. You know some stuff, All right, everybody, make sure you guys fade Strawberry and Gorgeous Goddess, right? So we're getting ready to get up out of here. But before we leave, we always ask the guests, do you have anything you would like to contribute to the stream? Yeah, I done scared them. I'm scared them, y'all. They scared of the metaverse.
I just want to say, if anybody has any shows coming on, inbox me. I would love to be on there. Come see me in my stream. It's always good vibes, good music, little attitude, you know what I'm saying? Can't be nice all the time. But it's fun, it's lively, it's always gonna be cute looks. And come talk. Let's have a playlist battle. You know, let's do randoms and meet new people. You know, let's have some box parties. I ain't had a box party in a while. That used to be my thing back in the day. But yeah, everybody have a good time. Be nice. That's what I want to say on this.
Be
nice.
nice.
Be nice. Stop being mean to people. Just stop. There's a lot of trolls, man. And when I meet new people and I be like, oh, they cool in my stream. And then when I go on their stream and their verse and they be trolling, I'll be like,
right, I would agree. I agree. Keep it positive vibes.
yes.
Well, I'll state this again before I get ready to go. My name is Strawberry Red. Come check me out. I have a show tomorrow every Thursday between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern time zone. It's called Life Happens with Strawberry Red, as the show will be featured on the app coming very soon, shortly. I also have an event April 29th, speed dating for single men and single ladies. So please come check me out. If you want to be a part of the speed dating, you're looking to get you a date, come see me. How it works really quick is you get 5 minutes in a date box to speed date as many men or any women as you can as possible. It's mandatory that you go on a date in person or virtually. You must provide proof of the date, either a picture or a video snippet of the date. Then you come back in 2 weeks and you tell us the date story, whether he or she got the boot or they're worthy of a second date. Whoever has the best story, I would give them a dragon for a cash out to go on their second date.
Aww.
So make sure you
I'm about to plant some agents now.
People? Are you gonna have people? Do we need to bring people with us?
If you have somebody that want to sign up, but they will be a contestant. So it'll be the men and the women that have signed up with me. So y'all would date each other that's in the speed dating. So there will be some people feelings that will get hurt. So you got to be okay with a rejection. And
wait a minute. What?
Yeah, if someone doesn't like you physically, they can automatically skip you and you can go on it. So it's speed dating. So then you come up with your own questions and you ask your own.
About to get real in there.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Very real. So come check me out if y'all interested in doing the speed dating. Must be single only.
I'm coming through too. Hello.
This must be single. And look. Look.
Okay, so if we do a virtual date, then we just need to send you a screenshot of basically us like.
Yeah, together during the date. Correct. And then tell us, both of y'all have to tell the story.
Oh, Lord.
In front of everybody.
Man.
Okay, that's fun.
They get real out here. And then we'll do the recap. I'm gonna ask you guys we'll have a little recap. Maybe you guys could come back, Strawberry. Actually, you know what? Next week, the topic is similar to dating. So if you can stop in next week, Strawberry, and promote your show a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. You guys can always come back. You know, one thing about the show is who doesn't love topics. You know, sometimes I try to do 2 guests. I do 1 to 2 guests, but I know a lot of people be wanting to get in on the subject sometimes. So we can definitely add a couple more people sometimes if that needs to be. You know, you hear the topic, it'd be like, oh, that's a good one. I wanna get in on that topic. So definitely, I'm gonna start posting the topics so people know. All right. Thank you guys for coming. The feature is over. If you guys choose to say something ratchet, we're at a feature mode. You can. It is no, you know what I'm saying? It's no longer being recorded, you know. For when you get on the phone, it'll be like this call is being recorded for quality insurance. We are at a quality assurance mode.
Because I was up here buck-eyed every time. Oh, God, it said a curse word. I was like,
Look, she caught herself one time, and then I was like, wow.
I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
It's all right. I didn't want